What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another Elton John reaction, and this one comes from Kim, and I wanted to share something that she wrote in description about it, and she mentioned that my channel is about to reach 6,000 subscribers. Right now it's at 5.99k. There have been in recent days a like 10 subscriber jump every day or every other day, so it's quite possible that by the end of today it might reach 6,000, and of course I am massively appreciative to all those who become part of the channel, who've shared music, who enjoy the reactions, who comment, who provide insight, who've made friends. Again, I've told the story before, but there have been people on my channel, I'm thinking of a couple folks in the Roxette Deep Dive who met each other through my channel and then ended up going to a show together. And ultimately the fact that a number of folks have forged friendships through my channel, it means a lot to me, even beyond sharing and enjoying music and discussing artists and, you know, having our musical horizons expanded. Mine have certainly, and I know a number of others feel the same. So it's something that's become an important part of my life, and I very much appreciate all the folks who've contributed in one way or another, especially those who, as I said, have sent music, and those who become paid members on Patreon or just follow me over there in general. You were all greatly appreciated. And so Kim sent, as I said, an Elton John tune, and I'll just quote her directly about this. So she said she's sending a tune that's called Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. It's a remastered version from 2017. And she says, so here is a song about someone going to New York City and having his romanticized view of what he thought life in the city would be like hit a brick wall of reality, finding himself surrounded by those who seem to have lost their way. In the end, he does find a core group of people to mutually support each other and care about, and like she said, that is sort of what your channel has grown into, a great place to share music, info and ideas, and find some new friends along the way. So I fully endorse and appreciate that notion, and she adds that lyricist Bernie Taupin tells the story much better in his own poetic way, and Elton turns those words into a lovely emotional tune. It's an album track beloved by Elton fans from 1972's Honky Chateau, and it's called Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. So there you go, explaining it better than I could, and I am very much enjoying the concept even before we hear the song. And again, when I did a reaction to a remix of an Elton John track, shout out to Joseph, and if you end up seeing this, I really am going to do that 2-for-1 of the 12-inch mix CD that you sent me very soon, probably in the next batch. But yes, as I did that reaction to an Elton John remix, a number of folks commented that, you know, he has this rich catalog and the way he expresses some of the ideas in his songs is very meaningful and impactful. So I'm excited to do a tune of his to celebrate the 6,000k subscribers, even if it's slightly before we get there as I'm saying this. So let's give it a listen. This is Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, a remastered version from 2017, originally from a 1972 album, Honky Chateau, performed by Elton John and apparently written by lyricist Bernie Taupin.
Now I know Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say.
I'm thinking of Benny King.
I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City until you've seen this trash can dream come true. You stand at the edge while people run you through, and I thank the Lord there's people out there like you. I thank the Lord there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside or light. always got a lot of songs to sing. If I knew the tunes, I might join in.
Is that a mandolin?
I go my way alone, grow my own seed, shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo, he can drown. And I thank the Lord for the people I have found. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can, and that is why. No, not if it's dark outside or light. Now I know Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. And I thank the Lord for the people I have found. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can, and that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. They know not if it's dark outside or light.
A beautiful and emotional tune indeed, and of course, as I've talked about in many reactions going back nearly 3 years now, when one hears a tune that has a specific narrative, of course you're trying to follow it and chart it and maybe think about it in relation to the artist, or in this case perhaps the lyricist, but you're also processing it through your own experiences and understandings, and certainly given the framing that I received this song with, again, big thanks to major friend and all-time champion of the channel, Kim, I'm thinking about it in relation to all the people I've encountered in the last 3 years, all the musical connections that have been made, all the understandings and enjoyments and friendships that have been forged and developed and expanded over the course of that time. So yes, this channel absolutely has become a community. And so then turning back to the narrative as it's written, I think it's phrased very cleverly and very poetically at times. The idea of saying good morning to the night, there's a two-sided nature to that and a cleverness to the phrasing. The idea of the chorus, the specific people, the Mona Lisas, the Mad Hatters, the sons of bankers and lawyers, just the particular phrasing, it's expansive but also well worded, so it's a very clever bit of prose and one that accomplishes what it sets out to do. And the idea of, Spanish Harlem not just being, what was it, a pretty phrase? I forget exactly the phrasing, ironically. But yeah, it's a well-crafted song lyrically and thematically, and one that I think can be interpreted and expanded beyond its more literal meaning. Elton's voice, very fantastic. A couple moments where he really does these flourishes that I think speak to the singer that I've been aware he is, meaning, and I talked about this I think in that reaction to the remix of an Elton John song, I've known of his reputation and significance of an artist, or as an artist and as a singer, for a long time, but now just getting a little bit more of a slice of that in a direct and immediate sense, and that is very enjoyable. So yeah, a lovely tune. Curious to hear what other people might have to say about this. Obviously, folks, again, will not only perhaps be in possession of some more information about the album or the song itself, the lyricist maybe, but also perhaps how the song has hit them when they heard it, what it meant at that time, if they had a similar takeaway from it emotionally and or conceptually. So yes, from Luca and I, who has graced us with her presence in this video but has been quite slumbering during the whole time. Yeah, I do appreciate all the folks who've become part of this channel, even those who've just found it recently, maybe just beginning to check out things, those who've been here for a long time, those who have provided music, those who've provided insight and who comment on nearly every reaction, in particular deep dives, a handful of you who show up in many different places. You are all very much appreciated, and I hope you're here for a long time to come. So let me know what you think. Thank you again to Kim, and I will see you next time. Peace.